Dear friends, thank you for joining me for this weekly update. This is Catholic Schools Week, one of the best weeks of the year. As I have said repeatedly, the School to Cathedral continues to be a blessing for our parish and for many of its families. Our school stands in a noble tradition dating back to 1871, when the first cathedral school opened in the shadow of our nation's first cathedral, the Basilica of the Assumption in downtown Baltimore. Although the pandemic has impacted all of our lives, our school opened in August with 5 days a week in-person instruction. I offer my sincere appreciation to our school's administration, faculty, staff, and of course our parent community for their hard work and dedication in making this year so far very successful. Of course, it's all about the children. So let us pray for our children and their families as we continue to journey through this very unique year. There will be an open house, a virtual open house that is, for prospective families on Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. You may register and find more information about the school and the open house on the school's website. Lent is just 2 weeks away. Ash Wednesday is February 17th, and we are planning now for a full schedule of services and events during Lent, so please stay tuned. And finally, a word about today's gospel, this Sunday's gospel. The setting is a synagogue in Capharnaum. Jesus has just begun his public ministry, and people are astounded by his preaching. For he preaches, we are told, with unique authority and with style. And in today's gospel, Jesus backs up his words by performing his first miracle in Mark's gospel, the casting out of a demon. So what does this mean for us? When we live in a world of false facts and alternative narratives, we find ourselves craving for surety and truth. And today, Jesus gives us truth. His preaching of the gospel of God's unconditional love for each and every human person. We relish in the good news of God's unmerited love for all of us. But the truth of Jesus also challenges us to reflect God's love in our daily lives. Jesus challenges us in truth to reflect God's impartial love for people, to reflect his forgiveness, to embody his charity and love in our care for the least of our brothers and sisters. In truth, Jesus challenges us in his ministry to respect every human person, even the unborn, the convict in prison, the immigrant in our midst. This Sunday, we certainly relish in the good news of God's love and mercy, the truth of that. And we are challenged to reflect that love in our daily living. Enjoy the snowstorm and have a great week. God bless.